If you're working out all the time and not losing weight, this video is for you. Training generally isn't the issue when I talk to men and they're like saying, oh, I've worked out all the time and I'm not losing weight. It's not the training. I've seen people come into the gym 6-7 times a week for months and they don't lose weight. And oftentimes they don't really get what just happened. Why were they able to work out for so long and not be able to do that? The first issue I generally will cover is nutrition. Nutrition is often the issue of why men fail to lose weight. They're coming into the gym, they're working out all the time, but you can't out-train a bad diet. A couple of issues when it comes down to nutrition. One, late night snacking. It gets you. Late night snacking is one of the worst things. We're conditioned to watch movies with popcorn and snacks. You're oftentimes putting on a Netflix and chilling with your wife, girlfriend, whoever, and all of a sudden now, you're like, oh, well, you can get snacks. And then you have snack food. You have cookies, you have popcorn, you have chips. So automatically you're gonna eat it. One way to help yourself in terms of the weight loss is get rid of the snack foods. Don't buy them. That is my main rule in my house. We don't buy snack foods because if you buy snack foods, we eat snack foods. There's no snack foods. There's no cookies. There's no chips. There's none of that stuff. Anything that we have that's a snackish food is healthy. Remember I said in the last video, if it has more than 3 ingredients, I don't want it. Because at the end of the day, there's things that you can make yourself and it makes a difference. So if you do want to have chips, buy some tortilla chips, fry it in some avocado oil or some ghee and make it yourself. It's one less process. The issue is that you're having processed food and you don't know what they're putting in it. And it's out of convenience. I get it. It is convenient to have all that stuff, but it ain't good. The next sabotager would be cortisol, sleep, and stress. Cortisol is one of the hormones that you get out of stress. And what happens is, for men, we carry a lot of stress and we don't have outlets for it, especially in this modern 21st century. There's not a lot of outlets for stress. Men don't talk as much. In fact, men are pushing everything down. And that's not good. Because what ends up happening is you're dealing with the stresses of life and not talking to anyone about it. And what happens is that you're trying to lose weight. You're not going to lose weight because your stress levels are too high. You need to figure out a community of men that you can talk to and share your issues with. And 2, you need to sleep better. You need to go to sleep on time, wake up at the same time every day. And I know, go to sleep and wake up at the same time every day can be difficult, but difficult is just an opportunity for you to show your discipline. That's all it is. I would say focus on 2 things. Focus on your sleep. I said go to sleep at the same time, wake up every single day. And 2, find people you can talk to. Find men you can trust. You don't need a lot. You just need 1 to 2 that you can talk to and you can open up with and be like, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm working my butt off and I'm not making extra money. I am having this problem with this. My kids are doing this right now and I'm having trouble with this. You need to bounce your ideas off people, and it needs to be someone with another manly perspective that you respect. The reason why I say another manly perspective, because when you're going to talk to your partner, your wife, about this, what ends up happening is you're going to hear a woman perspective, and it's okay to have a woman's perspective. It's great. But in this instance, what you're looking for is a perspective that is similar to yours, but you're looking for a different viewpoint. If you want to lower your cortisol levels, find groups that you can talk to, people you can talk to, that you can kind of get yourself and grow past where you're at. And I know as men, what ends up happening was we are signed up to not really focus on talking to people and growing with people. Next, you need more protein in your diet. What protein does is it helps with your muscles in terms of recovery. And a lot of times we don't need enough protein. In a North American diet, what ends up happening is, actually I say most diets end up having more carbs than protein. I have a West Indian background, Trinidad and Guyanese, and rice is a staple. So that means we get a lot of rice. And I had to change my diet to have more protein. I add protein into it, everything from chicken, steak, things that aren't common in my normal traditional diet. But I look for 70% to 100% in grams of the protein intake of my body weight that I want. Not the body weight I am, the body weight I want. I think this is where a lot of men really falter. Think about it from this point. If you want to be 200 pounds, you need to get 70 to 100% of the protein intake. 70% would be roughly about 180, 170, 175, something like that. 100% is obviously 200. Just by you getting that much protein in you, you're more likely to keep your muscle, gain more muscle as you work out, and your muscle will feed off of that protein. Another thing is NEAT, what I'm doing right now, non-exercise active thermogenesis. As I'm recording this, talking to you guys, I'm going for a walk. I try to go for a walk every single morning. And I say try because there's some mornings where the last 2 days I had to be at work at 7 a.m. So in order for me to go to walk, I have to be up at 5. In order for that to happen, I have to be in bed by 10. That means I couldn't spend time with my wife. I value my time with my wife, therefore I said I can go for a walk later in the day. You have to make choices. Choices in your life are what's gonna happen. But NEAT, what that is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. All you gotta do is find things to do. Park further, go for walks, even taking steps. Like I went for a walk with my kids. It didn't register in my Apple Watch because my kids walk slow. But I still got my steps in. It's still moving, but it's not classified as a workout, which is okay. The basic thing when you're looking at all this is increase your NEAT. Start looking at how you can increase it. Park further, take the stairs, go for walks, fidget, stand while you walk, stand while you work, stand while you talk. Figure out ways to take standing breaks, like how people have smoking breaks, take standing breaks. There's lots of ways for you to figure out to get your body moving more. You got to do it. All right, let's talk about something most guys ignore, your hormones. After 40, testosterone starts dipping. Cortisol, your stress hormone, goes up. That combo wrecks your recovery, tanks your energy, and stores your fat, especially around the belly. You're not weak, you're not lazy. Your internal system is just running slow. And if you don't support it, fat loss gets 10 times harder. What do? You optimize the big 3 hormone drivers. Sleep, 7 hours every night, non-negotiable. Stress management, walk, breathe, unplug, lift heavy. 3, food quality, high protein, whole foods, less hunger, less booze, no processed crap. If your hormones are off, your results will always stall, no matter how hard you train. Now here's a simple daily checklist I give my clients, busy dads over 40, who want to lose fat without living in the gym. Walk 8,000 steps per day, every day. Eat 30 to 40 grams of protein with every meal. Strength train 3 to 4 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes. Sleep 7 hours, set a bedtime alarm. Limit booze and seed oils. Not perfect, just better. Hydrate like your job, half your body weight in ounces. That's it. Not fancy, not sexy, but if you do this daily, the fat comes off, period. So if you're working out, eating okay, and still not losing fat, it's probably not your effort, it's your systems. And once you dial in your hormones, habits, and nutrition, the results follow. Here's what I want you to do next. Download my free blueprint for busy dads over 40. It's linked below, or DM me fat loss on Instagram and I'll send it straight over to you. Don't wait until the doctor gives you a reason. Your kids, your grandkids, your future, they'll all deserve the best version of you. Let's build it starting now.